Hello and welcome to the Lowdown. I'm Dan Carter and I'm here with Ally Burt, Global Head of Customer Experience for the AWS Enterprise Skills Transformation team. AWS training and certification has been supporting organizations for many years, helping them adopt cloud technologies across their organization using bespoke training initiatives.
Over the past 18 months, we've been bringing technology leaders together to share their experiences of what a best-in-class cloud enablement program looks like. From these conversations, we've identified trends and key insights about the opportunities and key challenges that these organisations are facing on their enablement journeys.
The Lowdown is a series where we'll be sharing some of these observations with you, providing you some of the insights from our customers that we've worked closely with, and also allowing you to understand how you could potentially utilise some of these for your own challenges as well. So let's get started. Today, Ally and I will be talking about enablement in the context of everybody's favourite topic, generative AI. And something that I've noticed recently is that there are suddenly AI tools everywhere.
There are, and finding the most effective way to use them is key.
So when it comes to the enablement challenge, Ally, what's the lowdown?
So basically, we can take a lot from our journey with cloud adoption because there's lots of parallels. Like with cloud, it takes a mix of innovative thinking, business acumen, and technical skills to build a really strong AI solution. It also raises the importance of aligning both business and technical teams together and having a strong vision on how to use it ethically and responsibly.
So Ally, you mentioned the importance of business and technical teams aligning together. What has been discussed to actually help businesses actually adopt generative AI solutions across the business?
For organisations taking their first steps, a successful AI adoption requires a fundamental culture shift. By educating and empowering people across the business to experiment with AI, we're going to see more and more use cases become apparent.
So if we're looking to empower people across the whole organisation, what does this mean for leadership?
It's crucial to upskill leaders in this new technology and ensure executive buy-in upfront. This is essential for scaling efforts and driving organisational change, especially as businesses continue to navigate AI adoption over time.
So how important is it for executive sponsorship when it comes to the use and adoption of generative AI across the organisation?
Executives are now pushing to achieve meaningful business results from generative AI. But to do this, they also need to educate themselves on the related challenges and limitations, which change frequently with how quickly the technology evolves. This will allow them to set realistic goals and expectations and ensure they're empowering their workforce to succeed in the long run.
So you're able to share an example with us, Ally, of where a customer has actually done this?
Yeah, we have a great example from one of our customers, Holcim. They've been on a cloud-first journey for several years now and have upskilled hundreds of employees through their enablement program. These employees, equipped with new skills and permission to experiment, built a solution that automates invoice processing through Amazon Bedrock's large language models.
That's a great example of a repetitive task that can be done much more effectively using generative AI. But what was the actual business impact for Holcim?
They achieved a 90% reduction in invoice processing time.
Wow, that's a huge number for a company that I'm sure has to pay many suppliers each month.
It also frees up people to do more valuable and less repetitive work. This demonstrates the real value of empowering employees to foster that collaborative culture of innovation. And then that's resulted in them delivering a high-value tech solution that aligns back to their business goals.
Thanks, Ally. So a key takeout from me from this episode is that generative AI is here to stay.
It is.
So really it's about us and everybody to identify the most meaningful and effective ways to use it across the enterprise and actually embrace it too. That's what they really should be doing. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode of The Lowdown.